beautiful people, and thanks for joining me today. This is a simple flow for all levels based on a traditional vinyasa sequence, and we'll move through the whole body and then come back down on the mat for a little breathing practice called alternate nostril breathing, which is really helpful to calm the nervous system down and bring that sense of calm and balance into the body. So let's get started in a seated position, whichever is comfortable for you, and take a moment to roll the shoulders back and down, or using any simple movement that you can think of that helps you get into your body. Starting to breathe a little bit deeper than normal, and then relaxing the shoulders down. Closing the eyes. And take a moment to focus in on your breath. Welcoming yourself exactly as you are today. Allowing the outside world to stay outside for a moment, and for the next few minutes, simply connecting inwards to your body and to your breath. See if you can come to a rhythm of breathing that is a little bit of a longer breath than your usual, that you can easily keep. And once you found the rhythm of your slow inhales and exhales, we'll start simply moving here. So open your eyes rather, and as you inhale, reach the arms wide and up. And as you exhale, twist towards your right, left hand to right knee, right fingertips behind you. And as you inhale, come back to center, reach both arms up. And exhale, twist towards the opposite side. And breathe in back to center. Exhale, twisting to the right. Back to center as you inhale. Exhale to the left. And then from here, arms up as you inhale. And exhale, take the left hand down, walk it to the side, and keep that right side of the body open. And then as you inhale, reach both arms up again. And exhale, left fingertips to the side and the other arm over the head. Carrying on like this again, inhale back to center and exhale, side bend. One more, inhale, arms up. Exhale, side bend. And come back to center now. Bring the feet wide on the mat, hands onto the shins, or you can keep the legs crossed, whatever you prefer, for a few seated cat and cows. So as you inhale, widen the knees and open the chest. Shoulder blades come together. Exhale, lean back and open the back body, pulling the belly in. Breathe in to come forward again. And exhale to lean all the way back. And let's do a few more slowly like this, opening as you come forward. And leaning back, opening the back body. Connect to your breath as you move, staying focused on this moment right here and now. And one last time as you inhale, open, and exhale, lean back, bring the knees together, feet together, take the arms forward, and you can stay in this version of a boat pose, or you can lift the shins off the ground. Pulling the belly in, taking a full inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. Finding a little strength in the core. One last time, breathing in. And as you exhale, cross the ankles and make your way onto hands and knees, rolling over the shin or taking your legs wide first. Hands underneath the shoulder. Let's do 5 rounds of cat and cows. So slowly again, keeping that mindfulness into your movement and your breath. As you inhale, tilt the sit bones up and open the chest forward, looking up. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone under, pull the belly in and bring the chin into the chest. Moving again like this as you inhale, open. And round as you exhale. Let's go again, inhale to open the chest forward. Exhale, round. Slowly breathing in and out. And on this last one, we open the chest as we inhale. And then as we exhale, tuck the toes under, press the hips up to downward facing dog. You can bend one knee at a time here, pedaling through the heels. Stretching the entire back body, sending the hips high. And then from here, look towards your hands, and as you inhale, round forward into a plank pose. You can always lower the knees into plank if you prefer. And then exhale back to downward dog. Think about creating wave-like motions of the spine as you inhale, round forward. And then as you exhale, tilt the sit bones up and ripple back to downward dog. And let's do one more like this. Inhale, forward. Getting the strength in the shoulders and core now. Exhale, lean back. This time, come forward into plank. Lower the knees down, bend the elbows into the rib cage. And come into chaturanga. And as you inhale, now open the chest into a mini cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Press into the hands now, lift up and back to downward facing dog. From here, look between the hands and step the feet towards the hands. Lift halfway as you inhale. And fold again as you exhale. Press down into the feet, inhale, rise up to standing. And bring the hands to heart now as you exhale. So we're coming at the front of the mat. We'll start with a few sun salutations now. Let me just move my friend here. Here we go. So at the front of the mat, start with feet hip width apart. And we're going to reach the arms up as we inhale. Exhale, hips back, forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, plant your hands and step the feet back into plank pose. Your choice of chaturanga, you can lower the knees down for this first one or keep them lifted. Bend the elbows and lower down onto your belly. Separate the feet, press the toes onto the ground, and as you inhale, roll the shoulders open into back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll just take one inhale here and a full exhale. And on your next inhale, lift the heels, step or tiptoe the feet to the hands, coming into forward fold. Lift halfway as you inhale, fold again as you exhale. Press down into the feet, rise up to standing, and bring the hands to your heart. We go again, arms up as we breathe in, forward fold as you breathe out. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands and step back into plank. If you're feeling strong, lower down from here, chaturanga. Inhale, maybe open into slightly bigger cobra if your back is ready for it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take one inhale here and a full exhale. Lift the heels, step or jump the feet to the hands, forward fold. Halfway lift as you breathe in, fold again as you breathe out. Press down into the feet, rise up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. We'll do the last one now. You have the option to maybe do it with your eyes closed, to bring your attention even more in your body so that we get rid of the outside world for just a little moment. So arms reach up as you breathe in again. Forward fold as you breathe out. I'm going to do it with my eyes closed. And you can join me in it too. Breathe in, lift halfway. We'll go a little extra slow. Exhale, find the ground with your hands. Step the feet back into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take a full inhale here. And exhale. From here, we're going to reach the right leg up as we breathe in. Step the right foot between the hands as you breathe out. Keep the back heel lifted if you can. You have the option to lower the knee down, the back knee down, and come up into low lunge. If you're keeping your back knee lifted, you're coming up into high lunge. Open the chest here. Nice, strong legs. And then bring the hands back down and step back into plank. Moving forward into chaturanga. Breathing in into your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach the left leg high now as you breathe in. Exhale, left foot between the hands. Keep the back knee lifted or lower it onto the floor, is your choice. Rise up, high lunge or low lunge. Legs are strong, back is long, keeping the natural curve in your lower back without sticking the bum back too much. And take another breath here. Exhale, hands back down, step into plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, little child's pose here. And lift the heels of the hands coming onto the fingertips to stretch the top of the wrists. Remember to maybe do a little wrist warm up. If you're doing a little vinyasas and your hands tend to get sore, I might do a little video on a simple wrist warm up that you can do at any time before your yoga practice. And when you're ready, tuck the toes under, lift the hips high, downward dog. And now step the feet at the front of the mat, forward fold. Lift halfway as we inhale, we fold again as we exhale. Press down into the feet, rise up, and hands to heart. Let's do a modified sun salutation B. So we sit back onto the heels as we inhale, no, not onto the heels, but almost. Chair pose, breathe in, exhale to fold. Breathe in, lift halfway, plant the hands into plank again, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, feel free to go into upward dog with knees lifted. If you're not ready, stay with your cobras. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now take the right leg up as you inhale. Exhale, slowly step the right foot between the hands. Remember that you can always take your foot forward with your hand if it doesn't quite get there. Lower the back foot at a 45-degree angle and rise up into warrior one. Hips are squared forwards. The back foot is roughly at a 45-degree angle so that it allows the hips to face forward. The front knees bend. Take another breath here. And then bring the hands to heart. We'll open into warrior two. So left foot to 90. Slightly longer stance. Bend that front knee. Reach the arms away from each other for warrior two. Make sure your right knee is pointing in the same direction the little toes are pointing at. Nice and strong through the legs. We're going to reverse the warrior now, so flip the palm of the right hand, bring the back hand to the back leg. Reverse as you inhale. And as you exhale, straighten through the right leg. We'll come into triangle pose. Reach forward with the right hand. Bring it down either onto the floor or onto the right shin. Left arm can reach straight up towards the ceiling, or you can perhaps bring the left hand onto the lower back if you prefer a different option. Open through the chest. Carry on with your deep breaths. And bring yourself back up into warrior two. Bend the right knee, take an inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down, step into plank. Shift forward as you inhale, lower down chaturanga. Breath in into your back bend of choice. Cobra, mini cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take the left leg up now as we inhale. Exhale, left foot gently between the hands. Place the back heel down, right toes are pointing forward. Hips square towards the front of the mat. Rise up, warrior one. A few breaths here to create some balance, to sink a little bit deeper into your legs. And then place the palms of the hands together, open into warrior two. Step the back foot a little further back, bend that left knee a little deeper. Keep the tailbone lengthening down, breathe. Flip the palm of the left hand now and reverse your warrior as you inhale. And then as you exhale, straightening the left leg, come into triangle pose, left hand down onto the left shin or the floor, right arm up towards the ceiling. Hide your tailbone here, hide your bum, so you're not again sticking it back. You're finding that lovely length in the spine. From here, come back up and the left leg into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Pivot onto the back foot, step into plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And take a full inhale here. And then exhale. Step the feet at the front of the mat. Bend your knees, big toes together. Rise up into chair pose as you breathe in. And exhale, straighten your legs, hands to heart. We'll come into balancing pose now. So first of all, bring the right knee into the chest and see if you can balance onto that standing leg. And then open the right leg out to the side and use your active flexibility to place the foot anywhere it would go. Then from there, you can use your hand to maybe place it further up. It could also be that your foot is all the way down here, supported by the floor. Whichever version of tree pose you have, whoops, you can wobble, that's normal. You can bring the arms wide. You can bring the arms up. If this is too easy, close your eyes. Last breath. And let's release that foot down and we'll go on to the other side. Bring the left knee into the chest first, using your core to pull it in. Balancing on the standing leg. And then take that foot out, or the knee out. Place it somewhere, whatever your flexibility and mobility allows. Then you can move it up. Notice the difference on this side. This side is always my most wobbly. Then you can open the arms wide. And you can maybe reach them up. Slowly bring the hands back down to the hips. And place that foot back down. You can just roll your ankles or give them a shake. We'll come to face the mat sideways with our feet wide, feet parallel to each other, hands to hips. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, fold all the way forward and down. You can bring the hands down to the floor and fold. If that's not available to you, just bring the hands around the elbows and fold here. hands to the hips. And slowly rise up. Bring your heels in and the toes out now. Bend your knees and come down into a goddess squat. Bring the hands onto the thighs. We're going to come for some twists. So from here, drop the right shoulder towards the midline. Look behind the left. Back to center as you breathe in. And drop the left shoulder in and look towards the right. Breathing back to center. Exhale to twist again, using your hands to push on your inner thighs gently. Back to center with an inhale. Exhale, twist. Let's come back to center now. Goddess, traditional goddess, arms wide. Hold for 3. Bend your knees as much as you can for 2. Last breath. Straighten your legs, hands to hips, step out the front of the mat. Inhale to reach the arms up, last vinyasa of today. Exhale to fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, plant the hands, feet into plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to open into your back bend. Downward facing dog. From here, step or jump your feet through to your hands to come into a seated position. Simply bring the legs in front of you. Nice little forward fold here. We reach the arms up as you inhale, and then exhale, we go towards the feet. Whether you can grab them or not, it doesn't matter. And you have 2 options. If you can't grab your feet, you can either accept that that's the case and work towards it, trying to keep your spine straight so you're leading with your chest in these forward folds. The other option you have is to simply bend your knees and grab your feet. Let's say that you're here, and then in time you can work on straightening the legs. Be patient with yourself. You can then relax your head, allowing your body to come in this calm and relaxed state. And then from here, lift your head back up and cross your ankles or bring yourself in any comfortable seated position for a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing. So if you've not done before, the left hand stays onto your knee. The right hand comes near your face. You're going to block the right nostril with the right thumb, and you can rest the middle finger in the space between your eyebrows, and then you're going to use the left ring finger to block the left nostril. So let's start blocking the right nostril off, and we inhale through the left nostril, block the left, and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, exhale right. Inhale right, exhale left. And carry on like this. And if your nose is blocked for whatever reason, you can imagine that you're breathing through that nostril. Or maybe you try and just breathe as much as you can. And this breath helps to bring balance to the yin and yang side of the body, the feminine and masculine, the strength and the ease, the softness and the strength, the slowing down and the rushing. So see if you can slow the breath down a little bit more. And after the last time, you breathe out through the left nostril. That's your round finished. Bring both hands onto your knees. Notice how you feel after this short exercise. Take a few normal breaths. And feel free to stay here in contemplation in a seated position. Or you can also make your way to Shavasana, laying down onto your back and coming into full rest here for as long as you need. Make yourself comfortable if you're in Shavasana, or even if you're still sitting up, and enjoy these moments of silence and quiet. And you can pause the video and stay here as long as you like. And when you are ready to come back up, do so slowly. And give yourself a moment of gratitude for taking this time to spend connecting to yourself. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.